Now, from the WVLG studios, it's Jack Hammer, D, and Director of Recreation and Parks, John Rohan.
Rohan. It is time for the Recreation and Parks Report.
It's a soggy Monday.
It is.
And it's going to get soggier. And so as we just this is like Groundhog Day, isn't it? And,
Pretty much.
Yeah, so it's wet now. It's probably going to get a lot wetter. And, we have a solid game plan as we did a great, I don't even want to call it a rehearsal because we actually did it during Helene with the communication and information and storm prep that the Villages is known for organizing with all the different departments collaborating and, working together and preparing for storms. So I'm assuming, and I think it's pretty clear that we'll be doing some preparation and, planning for this next storm, Milton, coming up. So we will be providing updates. And this is where we can't overemphasize signing up for e-notifications. That's where we push out the information and updates about the game plan. And we talked about it last Monday about the essential community cooperation that we receive every time that we're planning for an event like this. So it's unfortunate that, the weather is going to come our way and we're going to get something to some degree, mainly hopefully rain, and we will prepare for that. But, there's a lot of planning that needs to go in place, and we also want to let everybody know we follow our emergency management folks at the state and local and city level. We're not watching the social media and the TikTok and all those so-called experts out there that come to reality out of the blue. We actually go off data and what the folks with the titles, the scientists and the folks tell us what we need to be planning to do, and as well as our emergency management folks. So there is a lot of collaboration that goes on behind the scenes when an event starts to come our way. So it's not the best week for Rec and Parks, from going out and, playing softball and playing golf and playing pickleball. But, my wife and I were talking about it yesterday, the inconveniences that we, deal with here pale in comparison to what the folks on the coast are dealing with and in the other states.
True.
So, it's all about perspective. There are definitely going to be some inconveniences to folks in our area. But, it's plan and prepare. Everyone needs to have their plan and follow the guidance of the emergency management folks out there.
Now, you're not going to be back until next Monday. So let's briefly talk about post-storm.
Yes.
So recreation and parks, the weather is supposed to be getting nice again by Friday. People are going to want to go swimming in the pools and stuff. What is the procedures for after the storm?
I'm so glad you brought that up. So post-event, we do a major assessment of the indoor and outdoor facilities. Make sure that they're safe and available to open. And then we've got to get our contractors in. We'll take the pools, for example. The pools all have to be tested for water quality. Everything has to be cleaned off. And so what happens is, and it worked last time, we keep all the swimming pools locked. Okay?
Gotcha.
So even though it's beautiful out and things are getting better, but once the pool contractor gets in there and inspects the pool, and we inspect it for any type of damage, and once all that gets taken care of, we will open the pools as we get permission by our pool contractor.
And that'll be up on districtgov.org.
Thank you. Yes, we will update probably at least twice a day on updates on openings as those come on.
And same for the rec centers too.
Yeah, the rec centers as well. So and we're 70 square miles, so what may occur at one location may vary from another location.
Correct.
So it's not apples to apples. Some facilities are perfectly fine to open right away, and others will take a little while, and some, it's a part of it can open, the other part can't open. So that's where that community cooperation comes in. We will put that information out there to folks. But yeah, you may drive up there and say, dang it, I can't get on the pickleball courts or the swimming pool. That's okay, you'll get out there in a couple of days. This place is built amazingly well master planned, as we always talk about, and we'll have sunny days before we know it. and we'll be back on the courts and back in the pool. So good day to watch movies and chill out. That's another thing. If you need to go somewhere, that's fine. But the roads are wet. Everything's kind of a little dreary. Is that the right word?
Yeah, it's going to be dreary.
Yeah,
and it's usually palm fronds and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, don't immediately after the storm jump on your golf car. Because you could. I mean, they're always saying that there's a possibility that tunnels can flood.
That's right.
And you'll never know it's flooded until you get down there.
Yeah.
So be very cautious of what you do. Actually, today would be a good day to go to districtgov.org and bookmark that site.
That's right.
So after, post-storm, you can go right to the website. John and his crew are fantastic with updating the website.
Right.
So, and like you said, twice a day.
Yeah.
So,
And, Monica and Toby and them, everyone sends that information into the what's happening. And so once you sign up for that e-notification, we'll send it. It also has helpful links for the local county EMSs and other information. Right. So we're not the county EMS per se. We get our direction from them. So that information you also want to have as a favorite as well.
100%.
So, absolutely. So
100%.
We'll be back. Maybe we'll see you earlier in the week. Come up with some more updates as needed. But
we're here tomorrow. If you got to get stuff out, just let us know.
And we appreciate getting on the air. I know we want to talk about lifestyle events and stuff, but all that stuff's in the Rec Pub. And that's another good thing. You can peruse the website and look at all the cool stuff that's available. Tea classes. So there's things you can do at home and take some leisure time and take a look at all the great things going on in the community.
That's right.
That you can enjoy and make that list. So,
and you can get the publication printed version in the Thursday edition of your Village's Daily Sun. It's right there for you. John, thank you so much for coming by. We appreciate it. Thanks for all the helpful information. Ladies and gentlemen, John Rohan. John, thank you so much, buddy. There he goes. And again, bookmark the site today. Do it today, districtgov.org. Do you know a new VNN lifestyle?